Hi friends! Today I wanted to touch on one of the most surprising but also most important things about burnout. Did you know that burnout actually starts in a very positive way? I know that sounds pretty crazy, but burnout has 5 stages, and the first one is called honeymoon, and it has very little to do with the final depression and the anxiety that people experience at the end of burnout. And I feel the need to bring more awareness into this because a lot of people don't realize that they might be at risk of burning out, and we could avoid so many cases of burnouts if we just had the education around this. So see if you can place yourself anywhere on this scale. So basically the first stage, the honeymoon, is associated with us taking on lots of responsibilities and tasks, and feeling committed and excited and passionate about our jobs. And that's when we feel that we can really do this, we can prove ourselves, we can be responsible for everything. And we almost like don't notice the stress, or even the stress is like a good challenge, so we feel like we can really conquer the external environment that's there, and it's driving us, so we want to perform really high. And the thing is that if that actually sounds like a really good stimulation and a way to motivate ourselves to work, so ideally if we could stay in this honeymoon stage and maintain this excitement, that would be ideal. So that's perfect. So what I'm trying to do with my clients is actually stay in this stage and help them manage their energy so they can sustain all of these benefits of the honeymoon stage, while balancing their energy, learning about their energy in a correct way. So it's all about how do you generate your energy and how do you distribute it when you're here. And so briefly, the next 4 stages of burnout are the onset of stress. um, that happens when we start, the stress is really getting to us and we don't manage the energy well in the first stage. So the onset of stress is when we start noticing the stress. Our body is starting to notice the stress as well. So we feel tired, we're starting to experience headaches, our diet gets disrupted as well. We might have troubles digesting, and yeah, those are the early symptoms. Um, we're experiencing fatigue, but the symptoms are more physical rather than mental. However, in the third phase, which is the chronic stress, is when we start getting also mentally kind of tired, demotivated, and we start feeling we have heart palpitations, we start having problems with our adrenal glands, we might be a lot more open to get chronic illnesses, and our immunity is substantially lower. So lots of different physical elements are coming into play, but also our mental state, we start getting um, demotivated from our work, and kind of building even like some kind of resistance towards it, or resentment as well. So this third stage is really kind of like the deal breaker before the burnout happens. And then the fourth stage is burnout. It's basically when the symptoms are chronic, we're starting to be extremely cynical, angry, just constantly feeling like we can't continue, things are out of control, we are always just tired, and our system is basically shutting down. And then the fifth stage, which is hitting the wall, it's the stage when we start looping into, like depression becomes the new normal, being always ill becomes the new normal, the anxiety is the new normal. That's the stage when people typically go and look for help. It's the stage when we're so dissociated with our job, with our life, that we really don't care. So you see how different that is from the honeymoon stage, and all of these are actually on the spectrum of a burnout. So I really want to encourage you guys to check in with yourselves or the people around you as well, and see if you identify with any of these stages. And ideally we would be preventing it rather than recovering from it. So the best way to do that is to connect with your body and use your body as an indicator, because it's showing you if things are wrong. So you can just check in with yourself, let me know where you're at. I'm always happy to talk to you about these things, and spread the word. I think that the world needs to know, you know, that burnout is not just this like crazy illness, because it's not. It's just, you know, our body telling us that it's time to slow down or change some things. And I'm very excited to be working with some of you guys on this. So yes, let's do this together. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.